What is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Fletcher the Fisherman. Today we are mixing things up. We are doing a little bit of urban creek fishing. We're getting away from the ponds, away from the lakes, and doing something I grew up and absolutely love to do when I get a chance. I'm back in Charlotte, away from my honey hole down in South Carolina, so I figured I'd take advantage of the time I have here and do a little creek fishing. I actually grew up like, I don't know, 2 football fields up that hill, so that's how I know about this place. In particular, it is a juicy little creek, and it's full of life, so hopefully we can catch some bass, some bluegill, maybe a catfish. Who knows, I've caught snakes in here, so whatever's swimming or slithering, we're gonna give it a shot. But let's waste no more time, let's go check out the tackle. Here's what we're working with today. We got my spinning rod and a whole bunch of tackle. First off, we got these TRD soft plastics for this little tiny jig head right here, a very tiny frog, some little beetle spins, and a very tiny spook and a very tiny little popper. All should do fantastic today. Let's go give them a shot. Gonna get it started with my favorite little creek bait, a beetle spin. These things are absolutely fantastic at targeting all kinds of stuff in here, bass, brim, you name it, they'll hit it. So let's go ahead and get this out here and see what kind of action we got going on. The water's moving, so I like that. We're gonna try to find some eddies, and we should find some fish stacked up in them. Oh, fish on. First one of the day. Here we go. Just a little tiny, some kind of little brim. I'm not quite sure what fish this is. Let's go give it a closer look. Well, that only took about 10 casts. Great little catch right here. I'm not exactly sure what the name of this species is. I honestly suck with the names of these small little fish. Gonna have to ask Extreme Philly Fishing what this little dude is, or maybe one of y'all in the comment section. But if you know, let me know down in the comment section below. Gorgeous little fish. Let's get her back in. Bye, little buddy. And that's what I'm talking about. About 10 casts, already got action. I told y'all this little creek was juicy. Oh, here we go, another one. Oh, next cast. Beautiful little fish, woo! Not quite as big as the first fish, but the same species, but the colors on this one are way more intense. There's a lot more gold, a lot more orange and yellow in this fish, and some teal around the face, about the same as the last one, but absolutely stunning. Let her swim on. Kick, little buddy. There she goes. Might be 80 degrees outside, but I'll tell you what, this water is freezing cold. It is absolutely frigid. Oh no, lost him. Moving down the bank. See if there's any in this little spot right here. Oh, just got smacked. Come back. Oh, there we go. Nothing like catching a little fish with the, oh no, there it goes. I was gonna say nothing like catching a little fish with the roar of the water just rushing by you. It's so relaxing. Trek out here to this little bit of body of water. There's only 2 ways I can make this experience better for me today. Is one, if my waders that I ordered 2 months ago off Cabela's website would finally show up at my door. I had oh, there we go. Oh yes, we don't need the waders for this dude though. Good little fish, but I ordered waders 2 months ago and they haven't showed up. They're back ordered because I wear a special size, and it is just unfortunate because I want to get out in the water. Third little fish right here. This one is super green in comparison to the other two. Got beautiful green and teal colors in them. Absolutely stunning. Later, little dude. Swim on. Right there in the water. Look at that. So you can just touch him. Come on, kick. There he goes. All right, let's trek back out to this little spot I just caught that fish at. But what I was saying about my waders was they're back ordered, and I ordered them like 2 months ago just because I needed a special size because I got like these ridiculously long giraffe legs. and they still have not come in. I called about them. They don't even know what's going on, and the only reason I got them off Cabela's is because I had a nice hefty gift card there. So that's unfortunate I don't have those today. And also my fly rod, I left it down in Bluffton, South Carolina, where my honey hole was, because I didn't expect to come down here and do some creek fishing, and I wish I had it, because that would be a blast for these little dudes. This pollen is ruthless. Every cast it gets stuck on my lure. What I tell you, every single cast I get a nice strand of pollen. Just leave me alone. Dang it. Let's take this little beetle spin off. That's more like a little frog bait, and the reason I'm using this is because these banks, in probably about 2 weeks to a month, are gonna be littered with newborn frogs, and there's gonna be a lot of frogs this size hopping around too. But during that time of year, the fish cannot get enough of them. The brim, the bass, the catfish, they're all just cranking on them all day long, and you throw a bait like this and it's gonna get slammed. So hopefully there's a few fish ready for that frog bite, and we can get one here in just a second. Spot number 2 right here, looking nice. Find a way down without falling. Can't afford a mistake, it'd be very expensive. Okay, almost there. This looks like the best spot down here. Perfect. Woo! Oh, that was a drop off. That was a drop off. Good Lord, almost lost the GoPro right there. Be careful, kids. If you decide to pick up YouTube as a hobby, watch what you're doing if you're doing something like this, because you could very easily make a very expensive mistake. This little crease can be deceivingly deep in just one step. It literally went from like 6 inches to waist deep in one step. Maybe we'll catch the elusive 10-pound creek bass today. My hopes are high. That is what I like to call a sinkhole. My options for getting past it are crawling up the bank and around, or jumping to that rock. Don't like either of them. We're going for the jump. This might end miserably. Oh, we're good, we're good. Clutch. Put the frog up for a minute, go back to something a little bit easier. Flipped out the frog for the turd right here. For those that aren't familiar with what a turd is, it's the TRD Z-Man series. They're just little tiny little baits like this that go on just a small little hook, and they're great for smallmouth, bass. They're just a great little finesse rig, and they get the job done when nothing seems to bite. So if there's bass in here, they're gonna want to bite this turd. Okay, gotta make the jump again. Woo! Made it. Let's get it. Come off. I think this is a goner. Yep. Unfortunately, during the process of pinching off a nice turd, I also broke off my leader. So while I got straight braid, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the little mini spook or the little mini popper. Which one's it gonna be? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by it. So if he hollers, let him go. My mom told me to pick the very best lure, and you are it. Mini spook it is. And attempt to get down the bank. Ooh. Oh God, oh, we fell. And there it goes. So when deciding to come do this little creek video today, I was like, you know what? I don't want to walk barefoot in this creek. There's a lot of glass. So I decided to find some old shoes. Unfortunately, those shoes have zero traction and has led to me falling like 5 times a day. So that's good. Oh, getting popped. Finally a little hit there on this thing. I don't know if that was a bass or not. Well, since I'm struggling to catch some bass, I thought I might as well entertain y'all with some rope swing antics. Let's go. This is sketchy. Woohoo! You never know what, oh God, oh that slipped. Oh God. Woo. All right, done with that. You never know what you'll find back here in the creek, so. If I can't catch any bass in this location, or like the next two, I'll probably go back to the little beetle spin and try to catch some more creek fish just for some entertainment. Y'all don't want to see me catch nothing. You know, I gotta post a video like this every now and then to show that I don't always catch tons of bass. I do have days like this. Back to the beetle spin, playtime's over, running out of the light, gave the bass a nice hour-and-a-half go. No luck in that department. I think the water's just a little too high and a little too fast and a little bit too murky for the bass. Dry spell ends here. This will be a fish. Guaranteed, certified. Oh, there it is. Little fishy. We got him. Oh God, no, don't lose him. No. Oh, there he goes. Fumble. We can do it again though. There's more in this little pool. There's more where that came from. Well, would you look at this? You know what they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Feel like Jake D Almighty and Brandon J jigging with Jordan right here. Found me some little river treasure. And it is a cool little fish contraption. Are you ready for fish? Dun 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 dun. We got a fish. Dun 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 dun. Check it out. See, all you got to do is sing a little bit, boost the spirits, and sure enough, you're bound to land a hog, an absolute monster that I have fumbled once again. And on that note, we're gonna wrap things up, running out of daylight, running out of batteries, and it's just time to get out of here. But hopefully y'all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, drop a like and subscribe. And as always, bass in his passion, peace out.